In this lesson, I'm going to show you a bit of detail on different types of charts, and I'm also going to show you Sparklines in this video. So I've set up 4 different charts based on simple information. So I've got quarter, I've got sales, I've got all my months. Now everybody should know how to set up a chart. It's very easy. You just select the data, you go to insert, and you select your chart you want, and you can move it around any way you want. So I've already done it. The most thing I get queries about is the waterfall chart and scatter charts. So this will also give you a good idea of how waterfall charts work. Now everybody knows a bar chart and a pie chart. On this information, when we start, everything is at 1. So if I change this to a 2, you'll start seeing how it looks. So bar charts, scatter charts, they work almost the same, except a bar chart will give you information where you get all the months, for example. A scatter chart would number the actual data, so 1 to 12, and so it won't recognize this. It will effectively work from the number of data you've got. A waterfall chart would work in an upwards matter. So you'll see it always uses the previous month as a base. So the first month is a 1, the next month is a 2. You'll see it's still positive, so it will show you double the one it was in the previous one. So this was, let's say, 100%, this one is now 200%. If we change this to -1, you will see in this one it would still use the previous one as a reference, but it will now be exactly the same length. If we say -2, you'll see it will now be double the length of the previous one. So if you actually change this to something which works from 1 to 12, you'll see how the actual waterfall chart works. So the first one was 1, the next one was twice the size, then 3 times the size, and it will start going up like this. So it's just a better representation of numbers. So if we start changing all the numbers from 1 till -4, you'll see it goes from that, it keeps on increasing until there. So it always uses the first one as a base and starts increasing like that. So it gives you a good representation of your numbers. While bar charts and scatter charts, they work almost the same, except scatter charts will actually number the amount of data. So that's charts for you. You can obviously change the headings, you can go into the different data and change it, but this will explain to you very well how the different charts works. I want to show you Sparklines now. So let's say I've got something which is called January, and this goes to February. Now I'm going to generate some random information now with the rand between formula, and then just put that there, and then I'm just going to copy and paste values. So we're just going to make this a bit bigger because otherwise Sparklines doesn't work that well. So under insert you find Sparklines. So we say insert a line graph. So then we select our data, and Sparklines would give you something like that. So you can literally just copy that down, and it will, based on this information. So let's say I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll see my information would change accordingly. So that's a Sparkline. It would just graphically show you your stuff much easier.